Hello friends, welcome to my channel Learning Electronics. In this video we are going to solve another numerical related to operational amplifier circuit. I have already solved two numericals related to operational amplifier circuit. You can check them in the description box if you want to see them. So today's question is, the circuit shown is a differential amplifier using ideal operational amplifier. For this circuit we have to find out three parts. First part is A part, find the output voltage VO. B part is showed at the output corresponding to common mode voltage VC is equal to V1 plus V2 by 2 is equal to 0 if R dash by R is equal to R1 by R2. And also we have to find output voltage VO in this case. And C part is find the common mode rejection ratio CMRR of the amplifier if R dash by R is not equal to R1 by R2. So first we have to solve the A part. So it is already given in the question that it is a ideal operational amplifier. Ideal operational amplifier. In ideal operational amplifier, we know that the input resistance of the ideal operational amplifier is infinite, and this input resistance exists between the inverting and non-inverting terminal of the operational amplifier. This input resistance is infinite means it will act as open circuit, and we know that in open circuit no current flows, so the input current will be equal to 0 here, which is flowing through the input resistance. So since input resistance is infinite, the input current will be equal to 0. And one more concept we have studied for ideal operational amplifier, that is virtual short circuit concept. What is this virtual short circuit concept? According to this concept, if the non-inverting terminal of the operational amplifier is at some potential, then the inverting terminal of the operational amplifier will be at the same potential, means the voltage at the non-inverting terminal will be equal to the voltage at the inverting terminal. So here, because in the non-inverting terminal we have Vx, and in the inverting terminal we have, in the non-inverting terminal we have Vy, and in the inverting terminal we have voltage Vx. So here, by virtual short circuit concept, Vx will be equal to Vy. Now we have to find out this Vy voltage. So for finding Vy voltage, we apply voltage divider rule to the circuit. So this is the circuit where we have to apply the voltage divider rule. So by voltage divider rule, Vy is equal to total voltage or source voltage, that is V2, multiplied by into that resistance in which Vy is existing, that is R1, V2 into R1 divided by total resistance, that is R1 plus R2. So this is the value of Vy, and by virtual short circuit concept we have Vx is equal to Vy. So Vx will also be equal to V2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. So this is our equation number 1. Now this is the node number X and this is the node number Y. So let the current flowing through resistance R is I, and the current flowing through resistance R dash is I dash, and the input current is I in. So we apply KCL at node number X. So what we get? I is equal to I in plus I dash. So we know that in the ideal operational amplifier input current is 0. Therefore we will get I is equal to I dash. So from the circuit we find I is equal to V1 minus Vx divided by R is equal to I dash will be, this is I dash, this is I. So I dash will be Vx minus Vo, Vx minus Vo divided by R dash. Now we simplify this equation, we get V1 by R minus Vx by R is equal to Vx by R dash minus V0 by R dash, Vo by R dash. So we shift all the terms of Vx together, and V1 also we shift to the V1 and Vx terms we shift from this side to this side, and Vo terms we will shift this side. So we get Vo by R dash is equal to Vx into 1 upon R dash plus, this becomes plus, so 1 upon R minus V1 by R. This we are going to get. So in this equation we put equation number 1 in above equation. So we put equation number 1 in above equation. So what was Vx? We have Vx is equal to V2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. So from the equation of Vx, we put in the above equation of Vo by R dash, Vo by R dash is equal to minus V1 by R, V1 by R plus 1 upon R plus 1 upon R dash into Vx, means V2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. This we are going to get. Now we find out LCM of this equation. So we get V0 by R dash is equal to minus V1 by R plus R dash plus R divided by R into R dash into V2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. This we are going to get. Now we shift this R dash or cross multiply here. So we get V0 voltage. So V0 voltage, this R dash and this R dash get cancel out, and we get this type of equation at the output voltage. V0 is equal to, Vo is equal to minus R dash by R into V1 plus R dash plus R divided by R into V2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. So this is the equation number 2 we are getting. Now we are going to solve the B part of this question. So for this, we know that the output voltage is given by AC VC plus AD VD. This is equation number 3. So AC is the common mode gain, VC is the common mode voltage, AD is the differential gain, and VD is the differential voltage. So VC is already given in the question, that is V1 plus V2 by 2, which is equal to V1 by 2 plus V2 by 2. And differential voltage VD is equal to V2 minus V1, since the V2 is applied at the non-inverting terminal and V1 is applied at the inverting terminal. So we write V2 minus V1 is equal to VD. So let this be equation number A and let this be equation number B. So after solving equation number A and B, by solving equation number A and B, we get V1 is equal to Vc minus Vd by 2 and V2 is equal to Vc plus Vd by 2. So this value of V1 and V2 we have to put in equation number 2. We have solved in the A part, so we have to put in the equation number 2. So what was the equation number 2? it is equal to V0 is equal to minus R dash by R into V1 plus R dash plus R divided by R into V2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. This was the equation number 2 we have. Okay, now we have to put V1 and V2 value. So after putting, we get V0 is equal to minus R dash by R into Vc minus Vd by 2 plus R dash plus R divided by R1 upon R1 plus R2 into V2. V2 is Vc plus Vd by 2. So this is the output voltage we are getting. Now we separate all the terms of Vc and Vd. Together we make all the terms of Vc and Vd. So we get V0 is equal to R dash plus R divided by R, then R1 upon R1 plus R2. This is the term we are getting. Now minus R dash by R into Vc we are getting. This will be plus, then again half into R dash plus R divided by R1 divided by R1 plus R2, then plus here R dash by R into Vd. This is the equation we are getting. Now we take out R dash by R from whole equation. So we get V0 is equal to R dash by R into R1 into R plus R dash divided by R dash into R1 plus R2. This is the equation. Minus 1 into Vc we are getting, plus again R dash by R we take common, then R1 R plus R dash divided by R dash into R1 plus R2, plus 1 we will get here. Vd by 2 will be there. Now we take out R dash by R as common from the whole equation. We get V0 is equal to R dash by R. Then we have R1 into R plus R dash divided by R dash into R1 plus R2 minus 1 Vc plus we have R1 into R plus R dash divided by R dash into R1 plus R2, then we have plus 1 Vd by 2. So since it is whole multiplied by R dash by R we are getting. So this is the equation which we are getting. Okay, now we are seeing that in the numerator we have R1 and then denominator we have R dash. So we can divide R dash by R plus R dash, and we can divide R1 with R1 plus R2 by R1 we can divide. So in both the terms we have the same type of terms, so we can divide R1 and R dash by the numerator and denominator. So after dividing, we get this type of equation. V0 is equal to R dash by R whole multiplied by 1 plus R by R dash divided by 1 plus R2 by R1 minus 1 into Vc plus 1 plus R by R dash divided by 1 plus R2 by R1. This is R1. This is R1. 1 plus R by R dash plus 1 plus, 1 plus R by R dash divided by 1 plus R2 by R1 plus 1. This will be Vd by 2 and this bracket will be there. So this is the equation which we are getting. Now in the question itself it is given that R dash, the condition is given R dash by R is equal to R1 by R2. R dash by R is equal to R1 by R2. We have to put this. So from this equation one more thing we can find, that R by R dash, if we cross multiply this equation, so we get R by R dash is equal to R2 by R1. So we put here in this equation R by R dash is equal to R2 by R1 and R by R dash by R is equal to R1 by R2 in the above equation. In above equation. So we get V0 is equal to R1 by R2 whole multiplied by 1 plus R dash by R is equal to R by R dash is equal to R2 by R1. So it will be R2 by R1 divided by 1 plus R2 by R1. Okay. This will be minus 1 into Vc plus 1 plus R2 by R1 divided by again 1 plus R2 by R1 plus 1 into Vd by 2. This is whole multiplied by. So here we are seeing that in numerator and denominator 1 plus R2 by R1 is coming. So this will cancel out and this is also again cancel out. So finally what we are getting, V0 is equal to R1 by R2 1 minus 1 Vc plus 1 plus 1 Vd by 2. This we are getting. So in this question it is given that the output corresponding to, we have to show that the output corresponding to common mode voltage Vc is equal to V1 plus V2 by 2 is equal to 0. So the output corresponding to common mode voltage is V0 is equal to AC into Vc. So this AC term is becoming 0. So this output whole voltage will also be become 0 here. So here output voltage, since AC is becoming 0 here. This is the AC term and this AC is becoming 0. Therefore, the output corresponding to common mode voltage will also be equal to 0. That is V0 is equal to AC Vc will also be equal to 0 since AC is 0. AC is becomes 0 here. So we get V0 is equal to R1 by R2 into 2 into Vd by 2. This we are getting, this 2 and this 2 get cancel out and we get V0 is equal to R1 by R2 into Vd. So V0 is equal to, this is the equation which we are getting, V0 is equal to R1 by R2 into Vd. So we have solved both the parts. Now we are going to see the third part. So we have one equation of output voltage. We have already found out that V0 is equal to R dash by R whole multiplied by 1 plus R dash by R divided by 1 plus R2 by R1 minus 1 into Vc plus half into 1 plus r dash by r divided by 1 plus r2 by r1 plus 1 into Vd bracket. This equation we have already found out for output voltage in the previous part. So let this be equation number x. So this is the equation number x. Now we have one more equation, that is equation number 3. V0 is equal to ACVC plus ADVD. So let this be equation number y. So comparing both the equations, what we have? Comparing equation number x and y. We have AC is equal to this part. AC is equal to R dash by R whole multiplied by 1 plus R dash by R divided by 1 plus R2 by R1 minus 1. So this is the AC we are getting from the equation, and AD is R dash by R into 1 plus R dash by R here. It will be not R dash by R, actually we are getting R by R dash here, R by R dash in the equation. So this will be R by R dash and this is R by R dash. So make the corrections. We have got V0 is equal to R dash by R whole multiplied by 1 plus R by R dash plus 1 plus R dash, sorry, V0 is equal to R dash by R whole multiplied by 1 plus R by R dash divided by 1 plus R2 by R1 minus 1 into Vc plus half whole multiplied by 1 plus R by R dash divided by 1 plus R2 by R1 plus 1 into Vd. This equation we are getting. So then we compare this equation with this output voltage equation, that is V0 is equal to ACVC plus ADVD, where AC is the common mode gain, VC is the common mode voltage, AD is the differential gain and VD is the differential voltage. So when we compare both this equation, we get AC is equal to R dash by R into 1 plus R by R dash upon 1 plus R2 by R1 minus 1, and AD is equal to R dash by R into 1 plus R by R dash divided by 1 plus R2 by R1 plus 1 divide into 1 by 2. Half will be there because half is here. So this is the AD and AC values we are getting. Now we know that CMRR is given by rho and rho is equal to AD upon AC. So we put the AD and AC value which we found out by comparing the two equations. So we get half into 1 plus R by R dash divided by 1 plus R2 by R1 plus 1 whole divided by 1 plus R by R dash divided by 1 plus R2 by R1 minus 1. So this is the CMRR which we are getting, which is equal to rho. So when R dash by R is not equal to R1 by R2, so this is the CMRR equation which we are getting. So we have solved the three parts of this question. This is the C part. So hope friends you have understood the topic. Thank you very much for watching and please do subscribe my channel for more updates.